Welcome to today's guide and episode. Here is the #1 free-to-play player, my friends. We take down 4-1 to 4-10 for you here in the lovely hard mode for Dark Resolution's A Glorious Return. Thank you for tuning in. As always, if you enjoy, make sure to like and subscribe. If you got a question, if you got a comment, let us know, because we'd love to hear from you and love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. So we're going to give you the team that's going to get you all the way through here. We'll talk about some swaps too, because I know a lot of questions on that all the time. So here we'll go through the team. We'll walk through some of the key pieces. The 4 T's, that's the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings in order to help you to succeed and get through 4-10 here from 4-1. Now, also on top of that, down below in the description, we got a lot of great information for you, including the timestamps for today's episode. So let's get into it here. So first and foremost, this is Beast Yeast. This land radiates with the power of the beast. Before you unfolds a landscape unlike anything you've seen in Crispia. Couple key pieces here. As always, when it comes to Beast Yeast, we got special conditions. In this battle, cookies will have certain adjusted stats. Topping most effects aren't going to help. So a couple things here. Very, very important on beast kits. When you're going to do most of your tweaking, you're going to do it on the beast kits. So just to add that in there. Here, additionally, we do have the Yin and Yang effect. We actually have 2 effects that we're going to run into. We'll come back to that one here in a second. We got effects: healing decreased, HP shield capacity decreased, enemies debuff resist increase and damage down. Generally going to run into a couple waves and a mini boss kind of a thing. Now, if we go all the way up here to 4-10, we hit the other one, which is Apathy. So here, cookies affected by Apathy receive damage equal to a portion of their max HP every second, and the status is applied permanently. Peach Blossom or Mystic Flower can provide resistance to Apathy for your team. So key pieces there. Now, when we come back down to 4-1, again, we have the Yin and Yang effect. Here, the Yang gauge increases when enemies attack, and the Yin gauge increases when allies attack or inflict darkness type damage. Enemies gain buffs when the Yang gauge is full, and allies gain buffs when the Yin gauge is full. Use the tactical skill to boost the Yin gauge and remove buffs from enemies. All right, so that is all the stuff that you need to know in terms of some of the tactics. Let's talk about our team. This is the one that we're going to use here. I know several of you have commented this on the other video, actually in normal mode. You were able to use this team pretty far, and this is the team that can help you get through hard mode as well. So a couple key pieces of this. First, we have Mystic Flower here in terms of that Apathy. If you don't have this cookie yet, you can use the Peach Blossom. I'm just going to let you know that ahead of time already, because that's probably going to be the first piece. We'll come back to some of these other swaps here in a little bit. Here up front, we do have White Lily. We have the lovely Stormbringer and Financier. Financier to really help protect your attackers. Great damage, great additional health here, great ability to survive and deal damage. And then really Creme Brûlée here to kind of deal lots of damage and pick things off. So in terms of a few things here and our treasures, here we're on attack and cooldown. You could use things like robes if you wanted to. You could go with your Sleepyhead's Jelly Watch. You could also go on the crit side. You can go a little bit more defensive with Magic Scroll there. If you wanted to, you could go with the monocles, those kinds of things. Good choices. As always, depends on kind of your account, where you're at in the game. Now, here in terms of gear, once again, topping bonuses aren't going to make an effect. So key pieces on our gear, as always, we do recommend Resolute or Radiant. However, again, you're not really going to have to worry about that too much for Beast Yeast. And additionally, on the Beast kits, we do recommend the ones Tainted, Resolute, or Radiant. Sorry, that's what I meant there. Resonant, Radiant. Here, Resolute and Tainted for the specific cookies when it makes sense. Things like the darkness and lightning and all that stuff for electric. Couple things here, as always, we do have all of our guides available to you on the channel and a playlist down below in the description that you can check out. Stay subscribed is a great way. Turn on notifications to see when every one of those new ones come out, as always. Couple things here. So in terms of our beast kits, generally going to be legendary. Generally, if you can, get to 30. Any improvements like you'll see on mine gives you a good opportunity as a free-to-play player, veteran, whatever, to make those adjustments. Here we are level 30. We got great, good set here of 4 substats. Here in Financier, we did get a few more things up. We got attack, HP, lots of damage resist, good crit resist, and cooldown. So not necessarily going to get hit too quickly. We are on cooldown here versus here we're on crit. So mainly, again, just making sure we're popping off that main skill. Here with White Lily, we're also on cooldown. White Lily's got a lot of room to grow here. We can go to 30. Certainly, there's a little trick there past 20 that we've shown on the episode that you can check out. HP and attack, good room to grow, like I said. Here on Creme Brûlée, a little bit more room to grow. We got a HP one that we can't use, so 3 out of 4, not too bad. This was 2 out of 4, can do a little bit better there. And then on attack there, and then with Mystic Flower, we do have everything at 4. In terms of substats, we're on cooldown and at level 30. So a couple areas for improvement there for our cookies, which means you certainly can do that and tweak to your heart's desire as well, my friends. All right, so that is the tactics, that is the toppings, that is the treasures, that is the team to help you go from 4-1, oop, we're on normal mode here, 4-1 all the way to 410. So let's go ahead, we're gonna run here so you can see exactly how this team's gonna work. I'm gonna run this one, I'll run one more so that you can absolutely see that. Ooh, it was coming. Allergic to CookieRun, as I like to say. All right, here we go. So one of the big things here, by having Financier and Stormbringer, splitting the lines is really, really helpful. I can't stress that more or enough. When you do run into some of these waves, when they get, overflown or flooded by creatures here, that can become problematic for your frontline cookies. A lot of times splitting them can be a great strategy with a double tanky kind of situation. Here again, using White Lily as additional heal, Creme Brûlée as that damage, is a great one that works for us. Look at that, perfect. We got a legendary spicy biscuit. Super excited about that, my friends. Yes, I needed that. I did. All right, can always get some spicy biscuits. All right, we'll go to 410. Again, here we go. Look at this. Now, the other thing that I forgot to mention is at 410, sorry, I did 4.9 earlier. 410, you're going to get both effects, and we start to see twin dragons as well. So here, the team's yin energy greatly increases if yin and yang has already been triggered. This effect will be activated at the end of the yin and yang duration. Whenever enemies gain a buff, it will be removed. The Awakened King skill effect will enhance this effect as well. So we'll talk about that in a little bit. Here we go. Let's go for it to show you that we can close down 410. And again, I promise this team can get all the way through. Once we get through, we'll talk about some of those swaps. So as you're getting flooded like this, if you start to see some problems here on your health meters, not necessarily the apathy stuff, but if it goes away like that, certainly another opportunity there. So here we're starting to get hit with a few different things. Our opponent's got a couple buffs in there. We can go like this. Boom, look at that. Strengthen everything back up. Makes a big difference there. You can see how they're split between the fronts. Now, the other thing there is instead of using it at the beginning, that's a problem there. If you caught that, what you need to do is make sure that you absolutely click flower or Mystic Flower there so that your cookies don't get totally jammed. That was a key thing that I wasn't paying attention to fast enough there. It's going to be interesting to see if we can make it through. It's definitely going to be close. Oh, we lost our key damage dealer. So one of the things that we needed to do was click that to get the apathy off so it didn't get drained. And then additionally, you can save this and use that on the second round. We still might get through, we'll see. We'll still try it. We're a little light on damage though right now. That's the big problem. All right, here we go. Uh-oh, uh-oh. We might not get through, we'll see. We'll run it. Uh-oh. Down to the last Stormbringer here. 45 seconds. I don't think we're gonna get it. We're gonna do that again. We're gonna play that better for you. All right, because we can do it. Try again. Yes, we will. Let's go. So when that's cutting across, you need to make sure you mitigate it. We're gonna save this one now for the second part. Play this a little more pro this time as the #1 free-to-play player. We can't afford to make mistakes like that. No, I'm just kidding. All right, here we go. Again, that apathy creates a problem. There it is. You saw Mystic Flower wiping it off. Generally, the thing to pay attention to that we did not pay attention to is make sure that you drop Mystic Flower on that to get the protection when you're running across so that your team doesn't get drained. That is a key tip and trick for you in order to get by and succeed on these kinds of levels. All right, here we go. Get ready for it. We're watching, we're watching, we're watching. See, now that time it was off. So we didn't lose everything out of the gate. Now, the big thing here is we do know that this team can put up a little bit more damage. So we just need to make sure that we're staying on top of it. We still have our thing right there. So that's when we want to use it to offset some of those key pieces, because we want to keep and need to keep that damage in there and keep this team alive in order to take this one down. A little bit harder. But again, keeping the damage up, keeping the team alive. We're going to lose maybe Financier there. There we go. We kept it alive by pushing them back off us there. Let's get... There we go. There we are. All right. Now we have passed the point of no return for our enemies. We're going to be just fine. Here we go, my friends. And there we go. A much better show. All right, with that, we have made it through. Whew, hard mode, 410. A little bit toasty. Yeah, look at that. We got another one. Legendary Resolute Sweet Biscuit. Perfect. Now, with that, my friends, that is all she wrote in terms of getting from 4-1 to 410 here for Dark Resolution's Glorious Return, Episode 4, Hard Mode. We made it through all the tactics, the team, the treasure, and the toppings in order to help you succeed. We broke down this particular team. Let's talk about some options and swaps, because I know many of you asked that. Some of the things that you can do, you could run the new Dark Cacao Awakened King to help you get through. I would swap maybe Financier as an example. You can also use Frost Queen instead of White Lily, and also something like Peach Blossom. So giving you a couple of different ideas. That one in this team is a little bit more predicated on some of the legendary ancient cookies as well. So keep that in mind. It does make a difference in terms of survivability and some of those things as well for where we're at today. So with that, giving you a couple different ideas in terms of how to be successful here, getting from 4-1 to 410 like myself, and take down hard mode of Beast Yeast Episode 4. With that, if you still got a question, if you got a comment, let me know, because I'd love to hear from you as always, and would love to see you in our amazing community and Discord server, my friends. On top of that, thank you. Thank you for tuning in here today. I appreciate your support. Thank you for the likes and the subs as we continue to grow this amazing community here as always. Also, thank you so much to all of our members. We do have memberships available to you. You get emotes, icons, videos, party access, those kinds of things. So thank you to all of our members. And additionally, my friends, don't forget our swag and merch store and our affiliate links, all nice ways to support. Lastly, our socials, at me, chat me, stay connected, share your teams, share your stuff in the Discord. I'd love to see it. And get out there and continue to make your way through Episode 4 Hard Mode here, because we'll see you again soon. Keep on running, my friends.